Begin by supporting the pelvis, sitting on a folded blanket or cushion so that the knees can relax a bit out and down. And then allow the weight of your body to release into the ground. Allow yourself to surrender and relax. And then flow very slowly up your spine. Allow the spine to lengthen up and out from the pelvis. Reach through the crown of your head. Allow the lowest ribs to draw slightly back. Feel the broadness in your chest. The upper back stays open. And then let your arms release down out of your shoulders. As your shoulders fully relax, allow your hands to rest where they feel most comfortable. Allow awareness to move from the surface of the body. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and follow your breath as it moves slowly in through the nostrils and down into the lungs, filling your lungs on the inhale from the bottom to the top. Then follow it slowly on the exhale, empty from the top to the bottom. Start to notice the movement of your belly as you breathe, moving out with inhales and slightly tucking with your exhales. Notice how the mind becomes very quiet as the breath finds its rhythm. Stay very present to what is happening in your body in this moment. If any thoughts come into your mind, try not to become attached to them. Simply observe them and then let them float by while you stay present, staying with your body. Slowly hands into prayer. And we'll begin by coming onto all fours. So move your support away to the end of your mat and fold yourself forward, hands coming underneath your shoulders, feet knees hip distance, tuck your toes if you're comfortable for cat position. And now as you exhale, lift your mid back up high, round the back as much as you can. And then inhale, the length comes through the front body, neck is long, head up. Exhale, round the back. Feel the skin stretch on your back, reaching up. Inhale, the length flowing through the front body, neck long. Exhale, slowly rounding, stretching out. Inhale, rolling the length through your front body. Exhale, round and arch up belly button to spine. Inhale, really getting movement through the spine, lengthen up. And exhaling, round, arch, mid-back, stretch out. And again, let's inhale one more time, extend and reach, neck long. And exhale, round, stretching up. And bringing the knees closer together, we go into our dancing cat and we inhale, extend right leg, left arm. And exhale, knee towards forehead, elbow by the side. Inhale and reach. Exhale, round back, knee to forehead. Inhale, extend. And exhale, rounding, knee to forehead, belly button in. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale and round, knee to forehead. And we inhale and reach. Find your length. Then plant the hand, lengthen. And slowly, we're going to bring right foot forward between the hands. Release the top of the back foot to the ground, hands onto your front knee. Keep the shoulders quiet, draw tailbone down, lower belly in, and let's inhale and take the arms slowly up, keeping your shoulders very relaxed and quiet. Keep feeling the lowest front ribs on the body, just dropping slightly in and slightly down. And let's inhale, extend. And with the awareness into the belly, we slowly exhale and come out and down. Tuck your back toes, and we inhale and step into a high push-up position, plank. Find the length from the heels through the crown. Too much, put knees on ground. And then from here, slowly we transition and we come back into child pose, buttocks to heels. Arms relax beside your body. If it's not comfortable, hands underneath the forehead. Let the body relax here. We're going to take ourselves very slowly into a bit of work where we stretch through the side body. Keep your buttocks to your heels. Reach your arms out. And then slowly walk your arms and your torso to the right. Feel the left buttock draw back, left fingers reach. Breathe through the left side of your body. Find your length. And then slowly, let's move with the support from the belly to the other side. Reaching through right hand, drawing right buttock back. Breathing through the right ribs, finding your length. Keep the mind quiet and the breath steady. Slowly, let's bring ourselves back into center. And slowly coming up onto all fours, hands coming underneath the shoulders, feet, knees, hip distance, tuck toes, and we exhale and round the back. Knees come slightly closer together and we move into our dancing cat. As you inhale, take the left leg out and reach the right arm out in front. Now as you exhale, knee towards forehead, elbow by your side. And inhale, reach and find your length. Exhale, round your back, knee to forehead, belly button in. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, round back, knee to forehead. Inhale, reach and lengthen, find the length. Exhale, round, knee to forehead. And inhale, extend. Now we exhale, the hand comes down. Find everything, connection to the belly. And then we step left foot forward between the hands. Flatten top of the back foot onto the ground if you're comfortable. Hands rest lightly onto your front knee. Take the tailbone down, draw your lower belly in. And now as you inhale, reach and take the arms up. Stay aware of the lowest front ribs, keep them contained and drawing in so we really feel the length through the spine. And let's inhale, really reach, find your length here. And slowly exhale, out, down, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, and we step this time into downward facing dog. Find your hands, the connection through the thumb, through the pinky. Feel that you can lean a bit into the hands. Let the weight of the head come out of the shoulders. Reach your buttock bones up high. And then slowly find the legs, the feet hip distance apart. The length comes to the legs very slowly, slowly feeding the heels down. Let's walk the dog. Lift one heel up as you press the other heel down. Alternate from side to side, finding length through the legs. Still keep the reach of the sit bones up and the length through the spine, crown reaching out and away. From here, we're quietly stepping right foot forward, plant the back heel to the ground, feet hip distance apart, and back toes a bit forward. We inhale, the arms up, shoulders stay down. Warrior one, taking again the tailbone down, lifting the lower belly in. Always keep this awareness. Breath is quiet. Mind focused. Stay with your body. And then slowly start to lean the body forward. Back heel starts to lift. Weight comes onto the right foot for warrior three. Lifting the back leg, so if it's comfortable, it comes parallel to the ground. Keep the lifting into the lower belly. Spread the toes on that left foot. And now let's come up into mountain pose. Extend and lengthen your arms. And then arms come out and down, bringing the hands into prayer position in front of your chest. Mountain pose. Find your feet, allow the weight to release into the ground, and let the length come through the crown of the head. Release your hands. Shoulders stay very relaxed. Listen to your breath. And now let's inhale, the arms sweep out and up. Hands into prayer, elbows slightly coming together, long back, reach from buttocks to crown. We release out and down. Rest the hands on the shins and then inhale your torso away from your legs. Reach the length from the buttocks out through the crown. Really feeling again the integrity through the core, that slight lift through the lower belly. And then slowly release the torso only if you're comfortable down towards your legs. Walk your feet together. We come into powerful pose. Bend the knees, ground through heels and balls of feet, and inhale, the torso lifts. Take the tailbone down. Again, awareness, lowest ribs stay contained in. Lift the lower belly. And then grounding through the feet, slowly lengthen your legs, reach the arms up, and release the arms out and down, hands into prayer position. Releasing your hands. Let's take ourselves into a tree. Weight onto the right foot. Lift the left foot so the foot comes to the inner thigh, only if you're comfortable. Look forward. Again, if we stay with the connection into the belly, the balance is more comfortable. The mind is very quiet. Stay present to the body. Bring the knee forward. Inhale. And now we exhale, the leg steps one leg distance back. Inhale, take the arms out to the side, line up front heel with the back arch. And now exhaling, start to tilt that left hip up slightly. Take the length through the right side, reach out, and bring the right arm against the inner right leg. Left arm reaches up, we're in triangle. Keep thinking of the length feeding out of your hips and the reach through the crown of your head. Again, awareness to the broad chest and to the quiet back, spreading the shoulder blades nice and wide. Keep connection through the belly so the lower back doesn't collapse. Then we inhale and rise, and exhale, release the arms. Face forward, step the back foot slightly closer, letting the feet be hip distance apart, and we come into position for Egyptian, hands on your hips. Inhale, extend and lengthen through the crown, and then we exhale, bring the torso parallel to the ground, and just think of how you can pull and lengthen your torso out from your hips. And then slowly let's inhale, sweep the arms forward if you're comfortable, keeping the length along the spine. Awareness that the lower back does not collapse. And then very slowly, just release and bring your hands onto your front shin or the thigh. Find the place of comfort. Keep awareness and connection through the big toes on each foot so you can feel life flowing through the inner legs. Then let's plant the hands to the ground and we step into a high push-up or plank position. Again, finding the core connection, starting to feel it with a bit more ease now as we're flowing, reaching through the heels, reaching through crown. Rest the knees, elbows snug, and torso releases onto the ground. Flatten through the tops of the feet, arms beside your body. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in. And slowly pressing through tops of feet, you inhale, let the head and chest rise. And just find the connection into the belly to allow the torso to lift up with ease, feeling the strength through the back body. And then slowly release the torso and the forehead down, and legs lift. And this work comes from the belly through the pelvic floor, flowing out through the legs to the feet. And slowly, let's release the legs down. We take the arms out to the side, rest the fingertips to the ground. And again, draw the navel in as you exhale, and then inhaling, head, chest, and legs rise. Neck is long, reach through crown. And from here, let's inhale, sweep the arms forward, keeping shoulders drawing back and down, and the connection into the belly. And then we exhale, the arms flow back along the length of the body. Rise a bit more as you inhale, and exhale, release yourself down. Hands come underneath your shoulders, draw the navel in, and slowly inhale and take yourself back to child pose. Buttocks releasing to heels, arms relaxing, elbows heavy, forehead releasing down. If you prefer hands or fists underneath your forehead, find your place of ease. Let the breath move through the whole back of your body. Slowly hands come forward. Bit past the line of the shoulders, find the hands, tuck the toes. We lift into downward facing dog. Ground through the hands, press into the base of the index fingers, and then reach the buttock bones up high. And slowly let the length come through the legs. Again, keeping the lowest front ribs contained and lifted in, draw the lower belly in. Start to find the ease in your downward dog. Listening to breath, we step left foot forward, plant the right heel for our warrior one, feet hip distance front knee over the ankle, and slowly rise with the arms and torso, tail down, lower belly lifting, ground through that front foot, work through heel, through ball of foot, out through the big toe. Keep the connection into the belly, and now start to lean the weight forward as the back heel starts to lift and torso starts to lengthen out. So we come to our warrior three. Let the leg be parallel to the ground if you're comfortable. Keep your focus. And now slowly, let's lift into mountain pose. Arms lengthen, and then feed the arms around and hands into prayer. Ground through the feet. Relax everything. And then reach quietly through the crown of the head, allowing that reach to come all the way from pelvic floor. Lengthening through the torso, reaching through the crown. Now inhale, the arms rise, lengthen. And we exhale, reach from buttocks to crown and take your length all the way out and down. Hands rest quietly to the ground outside of the feet, and inhale, head, chest rise away from legs. If this isn't comfortable, rest your hands on your shins. Emphasize the length through the spine. You can keep your knees bent. And slowly, if comfortable, hold the backs of the ankles. Lengthen torso down to legs. Again, paying attention that there's no strain into the lower back at all. From here, lift the torso away from the legs. And then slowly, we feed the arms forward slightly wider than shoulder distance, and using the belly, inhale and rise. Extend up and exhale. Arms release out and down. Stay very focused. Steady breath. Quiet mind. And from here, we'll take ourselves to our balance, bringing right foot to press against the inner left thigh. Bring hands into prayer. Focus. Still the mind. Notice how everything is involved in the balance. Body, mind, and breath come together. Inhaling, the knee comes forward, and we exhale and step the leg one leg distance back, line up front heel to back arch. Inhale, the arms float out to shoulder distance, and now exhaling, take the length through the left side, feet out and over that left leg. Arms reach away from each other. Let the upper back be very broad, and the chest open, only looking up if it feels fine on your neck, and keep noticing this length from the tailbone, feeding out through the crown. Keep rooting through both feet. Notice always the connection of the feet to the ground. Then let's inhale and rise, use the belly. Exhale, the arms release. Face forward, legs about 3.5 feet apart, feet hip distance wide, hands onto hips. Inhale, extend and lengthen, and we exhale to take the torso parallel to the ground. Can you find a way to start to move your torso out and away from your hips, so you feel the length along the spine, reaching buttocks back, crown away. Then inhale, the arms reach forward, shoulders stay broad, staying with the connection to the breath. And then slowly, hands come down onto the shin, and still find your length. Torso moving out from your hips. Keep the sharpness through the inner legs, pressing through big toes. Let's release the hands. This time we step back foot forward. Lengthen, and then just release. Maybe torso folds a little bit towards legs, but emphasize the length through your spine. In feeling, can you draw and lift the lower belly slightly in? Let the arms release. Slowly down. And from here, we come into a squat, lifting heels, bend the knees, buttocks come towards heels. Look forward, focus, hands to prayer. very present as we find our place in the balance here, working through the toe joints. Slowly release the hands to the ground and lower your buttocks down. Release the feet a little bit forward. Hands come to hold the backs of the knees. Extend and lengthen your spine as much as you can. Draw your thighs towards you. Shoulders stay down. Feet inner knees and ankles together as you lift your shins, just to a place where you can keep everything connected. There's no collapse into the spine. Arms reaching away. Stay with your breath. Feel the strength in the legs, the strength in the core, strength in the back. Then hold the back of the legs and release the feet slowly down. Soles of the feet come together and we come into our bound ankle position. Release your sit bones, hold the feet. Inhale, extend, lengthen spine a lot. And then slowly take your length and feed the torso out and down. Again, emphasize the length through your spine, the reach through your crown. Only moving over as much as feels right without putting any strain into the back. Let the breath move through the hips. Feel the release through the groins, through the legs, and along the back of the torso. And then slowly draw your navel in and slowly roll up to sitting. Use your hands to support and lift your knees up. Release the feet to the ground, slightly ahead and further from your knees. Then reach the arms out, draw the navel in. We're going to roll ourselves onto the back. Now we must use abdominal muscles and breathe at the same time. If you find it's too much, please rest hands on legs for support. See if you can roll from tailbone through sacrum, into lower back, mid back, upper back, feeding yourself all the way down onto the ground. And then just feel the back of the torso resting on the ground. Lower back very quiet. Then one at a time, knees into chest, hugging your knees. Just let the body roll slightly from side to side. Just relaxing your back. Then release the feet, bringing them right under the knees for a spinal lift. Feet, knees, hip distance, toes pointing straight forward, arms beside the body. With the exhale, press the lower back into the ground. And very slowly lifting buttocks. And start to roll buttocks, lower back, mid back, upper back. Just bringing the shoulders slightly under. Emphasize the lifting evenly with both hip bones. Keep them level. And then stay very aware. Find the lowest front ribs and notice if they want to lift up high. We try to lift the hips high and keep a nice long line feeding from shoulders right along to the knees. Feel the strength in the buttocks and awareness flowing through the inner legs. If we keep a slight press through the big toes on both feet, it's going to help us to keep our knees aligned and to keep everything in place. Working through heels, through balls of feet, reaching through the big toes. Let the breath be very steady, the mind very quiet. And now slowly, just spreading shoulder blades slightly, just start from upper back to roll. Can you move through the mid-back slowly? Keep drawing the lower belly in so lower back can maybe touch before buttocks. And then knees to chest, hug your knees, and rock gently from side to side. And then we come back into center. Let your hands hold the back of the head, lightly supporting the head. And as you exhale, head and chest rise. Shoulders relaxing. Spread your toes and straighten the legs up. Release your tailbone out and down. If you feel any strain into the lower back, work with your knees bending. And just allow the head chest to rise, legs to lengthen, toes spreading. Work with breath, slow inhales. If you're comfortable, reach your fingers up towards feet without gripping into shoulders. Stay present to the breath. Notice how you can breathe here. And the knees to chest, hug knees, head lifts higher. And slowly release the shoulders, then the head down. going to end in a 2-knee twist here, so you can bring your blanket around and just place it over to the right side, just outside of the knees and thighs. Take the arms to the side, and now as you exhale, you're going to take the knees over to the right, lower the feet, shift your buttocks a little bit to the left, fold the blanket again for a bit more height as needed. Place the knees onto the blanket, keep the inner knees and inner ankles connected to keep the lower back nice and stable. Broaden across your upper back, reach through the arms, only looking out to the left hand if it feels fine through the neck. And then let the breath move through the twists of the body, taking the length through the left side of the body, feeding the left hip a bit away from you. Slow inhales and exhales. Slowly let your head come back into center. Press the palms one knee at a time. Let's lift on the inhale up. Adjust the hips and then bring your knees to your chest. Take your blanket or your support over to the left side and just place it outside the thighs. And again, the arms move out to the side, just in line with the shoulders. And on the exhale, knees starting to move over to the left. Lower the feet a bit so you can shift hips to the right, and then rest your knees, one on top of the other. Lower the feet, arms out to the side. How quiet can you let the upper back become? Finding the space between each shoulder blade, the broadness feeding across the upper back, so we start to feel more of a release through the right shoulder, looking to the right hand, feeling the opening across the chest. Breath moving through into the belly, right hip lengthening away. Staying present to what's happening in your body, allowing yourself to release into the posture. Slowly hands press, one knee at a time, coming back into center, head to center, hugging your knees, roll softly side to side. And last time, hands support the back of the head, and with the exhale, lifting the head up, freeing the shoulder blades, and lifting high. Feed the evenness through the whole back of the neck, all the way along the spine. And slowly, shoulders and then head release. Release the feet one at a time. Just past the line of the knees, take the tailbone a bit away. If you'd like, for relaxation, just take your blanket, cover yourself as needed. To keep the lower back quiet, you can keep your knees bending. If you're very comfortable, feel free to straighten your legs. Then arms can feed away from your body. And let the whole body relax here. Allow yourself to surrender. Feel the release that flows through the soles of the feet and through your ankles. Moving into your lower legs. Feeling the shins and the calves relaxing. Through your knees, relaxed. Into your thighs, feeling the muscles releasing from the bones. And we feel the legs fully relaxed. Into buttocks and hips, fully relaxed. Flow into your lower back and just let the lower back release fully into the support of the ground. Flow through your mid-back and upper back, feeling shoulder blades releasing. Find the area between the shoulder blades and let it soften. the whole back body releasing and melting into the ground. Come into the bowl of the pelvis and feel all of the abdominal organs relax. The abdominal muscles relax. So the belly has ease. Flow slowly through the rib cage and feel the release through the ribs into your lungs, noticing the soft movement as you breathe, feeling the softness across the chest, the release out through the shoulders, and the arms fully relax, right through to your hands and fingers. Feel your neck and your throat relaxing, and your lower jaw, your cheeks, your tongue, through the forehead, over eyelids and eyes, into your mind. The mind is quiet, present to your breath, into the quiet body. Allow yourself to surrender fully to the relaxation. And slowly start to come into the connection of your body on the ground. Let movement come through toes and fingers. Lengthen your legs away. Take your hands over your head and just stretch through the arms, through the legs, flexing toes, pointing your feet, finding some length here. And then one at a time, bending the knees. Bring your knees slowly into your chest and hug your knees and roll from side to side. Roll over to one side and very slowly, when you're ready, support to bring yourself up to sitting. And just take your support, place it underneath your buttocks, and just close by coming to sitting. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to connect body, mind, and breath. For listening to the needs of your body. Namaste.